I will never forget an experience many years ago when I finished school at the age of 18, an experience which taught me so much about the meaning of happiness and the great challenge of the pursuit of happiness, as it says in the American Constitution, which is elusive to so many. I was 18 years old. I had finished 12 to 13 years of formal schooling, as we all do when we finish our matriculation results in grade 12. I was convinced that I was going to feel elated. I had achieved the aim, the mission, the purpose of all those years of formal schooling. And I remember the day we finished in the celebrations and waking up the next morning and feeling so empty, so disappointed. There were big decisions to make. Which yeshiva was I going to be going to? What did I really want to be studying? Life was only really just beginning the beginning. I couldn't get over how it was that I thought I would feel so happy at the achievement, and yet that achievement was so shortly lived. This, says Rav Kook, in his interpretation of Rashi, the Midrash in the Parashat Bereishit, is the essence of what happiness is all about. Explains Rav Kook that in essence we only feel happiness. It's built into the very fabric of the world when we achieve our aims and our destinations. We can labor for years, but somehow the sweetness of happiness is only when we achieve the destination. That, though, is part of the problem, because most of life is lived in the process, and often we don't even achieve the destination. And if we wait only for that achievement, we might never be happy. Do we indeed only wait till our children have grown up and hopefully turned out exactly how we want them to feel fulfillment and happiness in rearing our children? Do we only feel enjoyment after 12 years of studies if we get the marks that we want? What about the other 12 years, and what happens if we don't achieve it? Life has to be lived in the process, says Rav Kook. This, explains Rav Kook based on Rashi, was the sin of the earth, the very human condition built into the fabric of life that Rashi speaks about. Ultimately, the Psukim say that when God created the world, He wanted the taste of the fruit of the trees to taste exactly like the entire tree. The stems, the roots, everything was supposed to taste exactly the same. Rashi says, Eitz pri yoseh pri, it was supposed to be a world where of fruit trees producing fruit, i.e. every part of the tree tasted like the fruit. It had the beauty, it had the taste and the sweetness of the fruit itself. But how did it turn out that only the fruit is tasty? The leaves, the stems, the branches, the whole process of creating the tree is not sweet. This is what we have to strive for, says Rav Kook, is to be able to savor every bit of the way. That ultimately is the ideal world of Gan Eden that we're trying to return to and live in. And may we all, Bezrat Hashem, be able to live life in the moment, in the process, because the challenge of life is not waiting till the end of the road of any mission and goal that we have, and only then to feel Vahita Ach Sameach. But to bring, as Rav Shimshon Rav says on the words Vahita Ach Sameach, you should be entirely happy at the end of Sukkot, to bring that into everyday life and to connect, as Rav Kook says, every step of the way, every part of the process, to feel the enjoyment and savoring of it, and not only wait for the final achievement and final destination. Shabbat Shalom.